What's up, everybody? Self-proclaimed fantasy savant, Justin Alfero with Fantasy Fucking Football, here today with some classified information, some exclusive information, secret until today. 3 things fantasy experts will not tell you. In fact, they may be wrong just as much as the casual fantasy player. The only difference between an expert being wrong and a casual fantasy player being wrong? Well, I guess maybe you could say the experts are wrong for the right reasons. What the hell is that even worth? Doesn't change the fact that you told people to draft Chris Hogan. Doesn't change the fact that you told people to draft Geronimo Allison or Kenyon Drake or fucking Chris Hogan. In fact, why would you ever think that Chris Hogan could play? That's a complete crock of shit. How do I know that, do you ask? Well, let me break it down. If they're telling you to draft a guy, that means they drafted him 5 times more than you did, which means if he did bad for you, he did bad for them 5 times. And let's add on all the shitty waiver wire suggestions that they give you. They're kind of like your Uncle Joey that's addicted to gambling. He plays blackjack, and every time he goes out, he only tells you about the times that he wins $300, but never when he loses 7. Now, okay, I know it sounds like a conspiracy theory. It kind of sounds like the UFO sightings of the fantasy industry, but hear me out here. In theory, in fact, no, in conspiracy theory, if everybody in a 12-team league, for example, drafts one quarterback, even the last guy to address the position guarantees himself, like a Phillip Rivers, still an elite quarterback, right? Or Kirk Cousins, very good statistically. Now imagine 8 of the 12 teams drafted 2 quarterbacks. Well, what does that do? The guy that waits on the quarterback instead is left with the scraps. He's left with Andy Dalton. He's left with Marcus Mariota. And that puts you at a severe disadvantage against the guy that has Aaron Rodgers, against the guy who has Andrew Luck, Patty Mahomes, so on and so forth. So the only reason that waiting on a quarterback works is because fantasy experts have brainwashed their competition into only drafting one so they could get away with waiting.